The title of this video is Why Can't I Lose Weight? It's probably the most Googled thing in the health category, and it's not something that I've ever Googled, but it is something that I was shocked with in my own experience. At 39, I hit my all-time high. I was 211 pounds, 23% body fat, and I'm a health and fitness coach. And I saw a picture of myself for my birthday, and I was not disgusted, just disappointed. And it was also, for the first time, clear to me what I had been doing and versus what I'd been telling myself. And I was telling myself that I was doing everything, but I hadn't been seeing the results. And when I saw that picture of me, it just dawned on me how far away I was from my own personal potential. So if you were thinking that you can't lose weight no matter what you do, let me first give you the first important news flash. There's nothing wrong with you. You will spend a lot of time, if you ask questions like, what's wrong with me? You will spend a lot of time and money and run a lot of lab tests and talk to a lot of specialists to reveal to you that there's nothing wrong with you. You might have very bad blood work. I had very bad blood work. You might have food allergies. I had food allergies. You might have trouble sleeping. I had trouble sleeping. But there's nothing wrong with you. For me, those were all symptoms of where I was at and how I was living my life. And if you're not losing weight, the good news is you've got some really easy next steps. I saw a video of a friend of mine who, he said he was just living off of egg whites and Greek yogurt. And I like egg whites and Greek yogurt. So literally I saw a YouTube video about this topic and I decided to try it. So for a few weeks, I just drank egg whites, ate half a container of Greek yogurt for breakfast, half a container of Greek yogurt for lunch, and I only ate about, I don't know, like 1,500 calories total per day, just to see what would happen. And at the time, it felt like nothing was happening. But what I noticed after the end of my first month, aside from saving like $700 in my grocery bills, I was also down 6 pounds, and I felt better. My sleep was better. I was a little bit fatigued and a little bit tired, but by having a simple diet of foods I liked, which for me right now is Magic Spoon and soy milk, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of honey and egg whites, what I realized is I was doing a lot of little things throughout my life and lifestyle that were not helping me. And it wasn't until they weren't around me anymore that I realized how much of my diet and how much of my energy went to doing things I didn't want to do. And specifically, when I was hungry, when I started to get hungry again, I noticed that I was using food to cope with how I felt about conversations I didn't want to have, people I didn't want to be around, relationships that weren't working for me, with my family specifically. And when I got in that phase of where I was just eating foods I liked, I was still hungry all the time, I had to find a new way to relate to myself, to connect with myself, and to cope with the pain of dealing with the problems that I was facing. And that forced me to change a few things in my life. So if you are Googling why I can't lose weight and you're wondering what's wrong with you, number one, there's nothing wrong with you. Number two, find a couple of things you like that you could live off of day in, day out without too much trouble. And if it feels like you're doing everything right and it's not working and you're hungry all the time and everything's shitty, then you're probably doing everything right. Just keep going. But fatigue is good. You want to be in pain in the process of moving forward. You don't want to be in pain while you're staying the same. If you need any help finding the foods that you like or getting some momentum, I've got my favorite foods in the description below, so you can download a PDF of those things that are high protein and tasty and use them to bring forth the warrior within.